Right guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to a sprint to glory on the channel. We are doing our first sprint to glory. Want to get into doing these over summer. I'd like to do a couple, as much as I can. So we're taking on the first one here. We have used a random generator online to give us a random country to do it with. I'm going to do that for all of them, just so that I'm not sitting there picking countries. We're going to do a random one every time, and this time it gave us Netherlands, so we have picked Utrecht to do it with. So what is the crack with this? What we're trying to do is take Utrecht, make them the best team in the world, win the Champions League, your general career, but we can only use the best young Dutch talent that we can find. So the rules of this are, we can only sign players from the Netherlands in this one. That'll change depending on what nation we're using, but for today we can only sign Dutch players. We can only sign players who are 23 and under in the first season of career mode. So if someone is 23 now, but we sign them in 2 seasons when they're 25, that's okay. They're still 23 when the career starts. We can also sign free agents, 23 and under, but I'm adding the rule for myself. I know some people do this, some people don't do this. The free agents also have to be from that nation. So the free agents also have to be from Netherlands. I know some people allow themselves to sign like Messi and Ronaldo's regen. Not allowing it. We can also use the youth academy, but same story. They have to be from the Netherlands, so we can only send that scout to Netherlands. So let's get into it and take a look at the team. Well, let's get rid of these annoying emails first. Of course, we're in pre-season. In fact, let's check out the youth academy. What have you given us so far? Good Dutch youth academy. I mean, he has some potential, but he's a dead rating. Yeah, this isn't the best in the world. We do have a helmet boy in there from the start. So let's see. Pace dribbling. He is in fact a winger, but he's definitely going to be struggling to get promoted. Same with this guy. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got 49 shooting. We could change him to a striker maybe, but I'm not sure his rating will go up too much. So youth academy, not surprised, it's not great. Let's take a look at the staff. We have 13 million there, which isn't bad. We have a 4-star, 3-star scout, but ideally I'd like a 5-star, 5-star, which we don't have at the minute. So we're gonna have to wait for that. Into the first team now. Oh, I can already see the right wing position. This team definitely needs a look at. Why is... I mean, it would make sense to just do that, wouldn't it? And then go 4-3-3 attack. That would make the most sense. So in this thing, the most important thing is playing the young players. What young talents do we have? He's 24, he's 22, and he's higher rated, so he is a good option. 23 there, 20, love that. 33, he's probably gonna get sold. He's 24, 26, 27, probably gonna let go of. The midfield could use a revamp. Kirk's quite young. He's 26. Ellie is 23. So, see, he's 20. So we're going to be starting him. We're trying to start as young a team as we can. He's 24. He's 24. He's 26. Could go Kirk up there, bring him over here, and just position change them. Still at 20 though. Is gonna start over. Actually, Ramsalar. He's 22. He's only a year older. So that's alright. He's 21. Trying to start as young a team as possible. He's only 22, whereas he's 27. This isn't about rating, as you can see, this is about age. Yeah, he has to start over Janssen. And then, I mean, there's going to be a few who are young, but aren't great. He can actually... See, he's only 20, so he can start. He's 19. He's 21. So let's go and have a look at the players that we're probably going to look to get rid of due to age or whatever. 22, 24, 21. Let's let the 24-year-old go. 24 there is okay, I think. Let me just make it, they don't have to be 23 and under in our team, by the way. He's only on loan. Definitely want to get buying him. He's 27, let him go. He's 33, let him go. He's 23. Gonna let him go because we've got this guy at 19. He's also 19. Let's loan him out. 23, 30. You can go. Let's loan you. You're 22. You can stay. You can go at 34. You can go at 25. You can go at 26. You can go at 26. You can go at 27. Maybe not touch seasons yet. 24, 20. Elliot can definitely go. You can stay about. You can stay. 22-year-old. I might just let him stay out on loan. I'm gonna loan him out. Silla can stay. 26. You can get out of my club. You can get out of my club. And that's it for now. So let the offers roll in and then start to see where we need to improve. So Santiago offer. Actually, we're not even going to be accepting that because he's 20 from the Netherlands. And he's 68 rated. So let's reject. And let us check one more time. Youth staff. Any 5-star 5-stars yet? No. Might have to wait like a week or so. But let's sim past pre-season. See how we get on. League starts pretty early actually, doesn't it? We have Ajax early on in the league, which is not a good start. We get tanked by Bournemouth. Genoa is going to be tough. It's a 4-2 loss. So I'm pretty sure that's us out anyway. Do something against Almeria. Oh my word, we got tanked 5-1. Oh, okay, that wasn't good. I didn't expect it to be that bad, to be honest, but it's okay. We have offers. Oh dear, some of them have been withdrawn though. Give us like 3.5 for this guy. 3.5 mil. I'll take it. We are going to struggle the first season, by the way, like losing all these guys. He's accepted 3.5, lovely. Loan to buy. Is he? No. It's not on the loan list. Let's reject that. Between 1 and 1. He's 34. I'm probably just going to have to accept that. To be honest. So we've got a bit of money from pre-season. It puts us up to 14.5 mil. So, you know, it's all about growth in the young players, lads. It really is. So now all we need to do is basically sim a week or so and just keep waiting here a minute, lads. Something's going on outside and I would like it to shut up before I start recording. Flippin' heck, mate. So, Janssen sold, Gustafsson sold, Kluivert loan offer. You can have him on a regular loan. Van de Streek, give us that 3 million for him, lads. Give us that cheeky little 3 million. You know you want to. 3.1, go on. 2.4. Give us 2.8. What are you saying? They accept 2.8. Brilliant. He's 24, so he's going nowhere. And let's see, what does that leave us with in the team? So St. Jago's in. 23, 23, 22, 24, yeah. 22, he's definitely going to grow loads. We need a midfield. Like, a midfield is what we need. He's 20. He's 24. He's 20. I mean, if you really wanted, you could go for a winger. A right winger. And sell Kirk. Because is there any point? 23 is still fine. I'm a bit on the fence about 24-year-olds now, though. Are they actually gonna grow? But midfield's definitely an issue. We're gonna have to look into that. So we're gonna go in for Mohamed Ihataren from PSV. Quality player. Really good young talent. The C's worth about 12 million. I wonder, is there any swap? Oh, I mean, nobody in this team is worth anything. I wonder if we give you Mahir and like 11 million. What would you say? Because we want rid of him anyway. They don't want them, but they only want 12.2. Which is interesting. What, 9.8? See, now they've went up to 15. What happened to 12? They want 15 now. I'll give you your 12 that you want. You're gonna think about it. That's where the game is so broken. Like, once you offer a swap player, it proves itself. So let's back out a bit. Let's sim on. Right, they want 12.9. We're gonna accept it. Let's go negotiate a contract with this kid. Season 1, we're only gonna sign like, I don't know, 2 or 3 players maybe. He's gonna be crucial, obviously. I have absolutely no idea what his wages are either. He wants a 5-year deal. Perfect. Disregard release clause. Dead on. Of course you leave me with his wages. Don't offer him too much. If we give him like 15k and a 200k signing bonus, it's probably too much. He takes it. And you know what? 75 rated at 18. That's a big signing to get in early, like. So we want that in because Villanas definitely not going to do the job there. So let's get Ilhattern in. You made up 26. Get out of my squad. So that doesn't look too bad. 20, 20. I mean, the only other two positions, other than these two Dons, right? They're getting sold. Kirk at right wing and maybe a left back. We'll probably wait to the end of the window and see about them. So Van de Streek has been sold. Kluivert has been loaned out. Emmanuelson has been sold. And Dalmal has been sold. So that leaves us with 10 million in the bank. And we're going to sign two players. We're going to go for Somerville and we're going to go for Brobbey. So let's go in for Brobbey first. So we need a good striker to come in here. I don't think he's going to be worth too much. We're letting him go at 24. What if we give you him and 2 million? They don't want him, they want 7.8. So we don't have any strikers, which is the exact reason. Maher could be the guy to use. Maybe we go for the wingers. What if we use Kirk plus $3.1? What do you say to that? They want 10.4. Man, I can't give you that. I cannot give you 10.4. I give you 6.4. 10. Look, you are just being... You're just trying to price them out of the market. 7. They're gonna think about it. Of course they are. Alright, gotta wait on that one now. Let's just accept that. Right, I still want 10.4. I'm just going to reject that for now, and I'm going to wait. We're going to go for Somerville, though. I think he's pretty cheap, as far as I know. So, let's go in. Let's say 2.5 mil, plus 15%. What are you saying? They accept. Brilliant. Take that. Get him straight in, because I've decided I want rid of Kirk. I'm going to let him go. At 24, I'm letting him go. So let's give him important, just in case it changes in the next couple of years. 5-year deal. Perfect. Disregard release clause. He asks for his wages. Absolutely love that. 7.8. Dead on. Somerville into the club. Let's get him into the team. So he's going to start over Bulk, who has decent potential actually. So Kirk, get you off the bench. He's going to start over Bulk, but he does have decent potential, so we do want to keep an eye on him. So a lot of deals happening here now. Mahi going to Norwich, 3.1. Maher gone to Sociedad, 8.7. Van der Marel gone to Brentford. Bergstrom gone. Makono loaned out. And Kirk's release clause actually ended up getting paid, which we let happen. 9.4 he went for. So 22 million in the budget. We also got our 5-star scout in, and we've sent him out to Netherlands. So I want Brobby here. And I'm gonna pick up Xavi Simons as well while we're here. You want a lot of money for him. Have 8.5 plus a 10% sell-on clause. There we go. Thank you, Ajax. Come on. Let's make this go through. I think he comes in at a decent rating anyway. It's going to be crucial at the minute. 5-year deal. Lovely, that's what I want to see. No release clause, perfect. Asks for his wages, unreal. Love to see that from you, mate. And now, Xavi Simons, let's just get him in. I think the earlier we can get him in, the better, because we can then play him every season. He shouldn't be too much. Here's 2 million for him. And they've accepted, probably overpaid a bit, but sure, he's going to be a great talent, hopefully. Hopefully playing every game is going to help him. So our midfield is somewhere that we are not looking good in. It has to be said. So 5-year deal on Xavi. Love that. No, I don't want the 5 million release clause, mate. Salary cannot be much, like. Here's 3.5k. What are you saying? He takes it. He starts so low rated in the game. He really does. So Silla drops to the bench. Hilterman's hopefully going on loan. Brobby comes in. That looks good. And then Simons, only 65 rated, but you know what? He's gonna grow. He's 26, and other than that, I said possibly a left back, but that's it. Ramselaar would come off the bench. He'd probably go on. So if we're saying all under 23s, that's how it's looking. He's also for sale. He's going on loan. So, yeah. The reserves aren't going to be filled, but that's the way it is. So basically we need a centre mid once Van Overeem leaves, if he leaves. If not, we'll put him in a swap deal and we'll get somebody in. So Hilterman has been loaned out. Ramselaar has been sold. And Van Overeem has been sold. So we need a midfielder now. A central mid. And we're going to go for 2 players. We're going to go first for Kenneth Taylor. Plays for Ajax. Has moved to Dortmund in this window, but we have the transfer negotiations at loose. Means we can go for him again. I don't really know what to offer. For like 6 million with a sell-on clause. Is that like really under value? I know he's accepted. Definitely overpaid. Oh dear. Important. 5 years. No release clause. And, he's only on 3k a week. He was not worth 6 million. What rating is he? 67. It's not the worst. Now I want to go and get that other centre mid. because we need a backup. We definitely need another backup. So let's go and get a backup. And DeWitt, I'm just going to pay the release clause, I think. I'm just going to pay the release clause. Rotation. He wants to be important. Fair enough. 5-year deal. What is he saying? Yes, brilliant. He wants a release clause. No, you're alright, mate. His wage. Let's give him like 5k. See what he's saying. Wants 6.7. Remove the bonus. And there you go. You can have your 6.7k, mate. So, he's in. And he's 70 rated. So I'm gonna have to play him over Simmons. Bring this guy off the bench. So Simmons on the bench. And that's how our team's looking. It's not too bad, actually. Now, Hugma's only on loan, but I want to sign him next season. So, hopefully, that all works out. But I can see this definitely being the end of our business in the window. We got 10 million left to see what we want to do with it in January. So, in January, let's see how we're getting on. Manager rating's up at 76. We're 10th at the minute, which isn't awful. I mean, we are 10 points out of the top 4, which top 4 wasn't really an aim this season. So our youth squad monthly report, we can change a few positions here. We have been getting a few good talents in from our youth scout. He's done a pretty decent job. I have to give that to him. There's a couple that we have already moved up into the main team, which I will show you now. So, first off, how's the team growing? Ed Hattern, I know, he's went down because of it. He got injured. He got injured for 2 months, which isn't good. Paya's up to 71. Now, he's at 63. I know he isn't getting enough game time because of Elia. Elia has to go in this window. Whatever happens, Elia has to be the first guy to go. Has the cup started yet? I think we're out. Where are we? Did we go out in the first round? Went out to Ajax in the first round. That's absolutely brutal, like, to have to play them in the first round. But who is doing the bits? Brobby is 74. Let's see. Actually, let's see the growth. He's up by +2. There's no way you can't filter by this anymore, can you? So, Eilharten has still technically went up, but he's still out for a bit. Brobby up to 74. Terravest up to 73. Warmerdam up to 73, which I nearly sold him at the start of the season. Hugma, who's only on loan, but I want to keep him next season. Paez, DeWitt, Elia dropping. Let's just get him out as soon as possible. Jago up to 70. Taylor up to 69. Somerville up to 69. Everybody's growing, which is good. Still up to 68. Even Simmons is up to 67. And, you know, he's got 7 games this season, which is nice. Balk's up to 65, which is good. So next season it's just going to be a case of looking at, by the way, this kid. Let me change you to a right wing, otherwise you have no hope of getting played. Next season it's just a case of seeing who's got the potential, who doesn't, and then the guys that lose their potential are the guys that are gonna have to get sold. But at the minute, doesn't look too bad. Main goal of the January window is to sell Elia. So Elia is now sold. Eilharten is back from injury, which is good. That's a big one for us. To be honest, that's all I'm, really focused on. Elia being gone now, so Boussaid can play more games. I know we have money. We have 11 million there. I just want to save that. I don't really need to spend it at the minute. So, yeah, let's just see where we are at the end of the season. Right, I had 20 mil, technically, in the budget. I couldn't help myself. Deal Rose soon. 12 million? What are you saying? They've accepted. I've probably overpaid massively there. But he's a good talent. So do you know what? Let's get him in. Get him signed. I can't resist not spending the money. He wants to be crucial. Completely understand that, mate. Give us a 5-year deal. And then we're talking. Lovely. Disregard release clause, yep. 18k in wages, no problem. Right, he wants 20k now, but yeah, let's get him in, get him signed. Deal Rosun into the club, 74 rated. He's worth 8.5, so 12's not the worst we could have paid for him. And now, Boussaid drops to the bench. And Deal Rosun comes up here, and we're going to have to change his position to make sure that he actually gets playing. But that's a solid signing, and now I'm definitely done with the January window. So end of the season, 2-0 win and a 2-1 win. Our manager rating's 54, it's not good. So, youth scout reports. Cornelissen looks brilliant. Finally, first player I've got over a mil. Come on. Though there has been some good players. Performance review meeting, yeah, I know the crack. Yeah, let's just accept that. We don't need him. Nah, Hugma, I'm going to be getting. Basically, it's all about how I'm about to lose my job, but you know what? It is what it is. So, with the season finished, let's go look. We've finished 6th, which isn't bad. A fair way away from 4th, okay. But in our first season, with the team that we built, that's not bad. That's not bad. How are the players looking? Actually decent, you know. The first team anyway, obviously. I think next season, Robbie, Eilharten, Dilrosun, possibly Warmerdam, a lot of these guys could hit 80. And then you've got guys down here on the bench and reserves who, you know, are just doing their thing. That's not a bad rating. It's not a bad end of the season. How's it went? Eilharten's got the goals. He only got 13 though. Robbie only getting 11. I mean, it was a tough season for the lads. Eilharten doing the bits again. He was obviously the big signing. Warmerdam playing 37 games. How did... Yeah, he played a lot more games after Elia left. We are going to have guys coming back from loan next season that we can sell on for a bit of cash. You know, there's another 2.5 mil off him. So, Dale Rosen up to 76, lovely. Simmons up to 68. Even the reserves players getting some game time. I wonder, is he 1 week to get the right winger? Flipping heck. A lot of growth in the team, which is good. So what we do now is we get into the next season and we check the potential of the players and we see who has their potential, who's lost their potential, and whoever's lost their potential, they're the guys we're just going to have to sell. And that's the guy that we've just brought into the team as well, which is brilliant. Now, I think it's better if we actually wait before we promote him. Oh, he's a CDM. I do not want... I'm going to have to change him to centre back, actually. So maybe we don't sign... Actually, we might sign Hugma for the bench and play him. I don't know. We're going to promote him because he's over 60. Let's get rid of him because he's lost his potential. Same with him. Definitely get rid of him, Mr. 82 potential. So we'll wait until the new season and then we'll get Corneliusson up as well. So, into the new season, and let's start off by looking at the squad, at the potential. So Paez, 23. I'm not sure it shows their potential at the start. Smith's showing great potential, which is good. This guy at the club since we want rid of him. Contract expiring for him at the club since. We've got this guy on the bench anyway. He's 25 now. He's not going to show the potential. He's come back from loan. He is at the club since. So we're going to have to let him go. Showing great potential. Brilliant. Clivert, renew the contract. See what we're saying. At the club since. Gotta go. A lot of these guys at the club since. Now Corneliusson. We just brought him up from the youth academy. And he was a big talent, so I want to give him the time. Makono at the club since. At the club since. He's 24. Good rating. Showing great potential. DeWitt has lost potential. Taylor, exciting prospect on him. We got to loan him out though. Showing great potential. Contracts expiring on this guy. He's at the club since. Has that special something. He's 69 rated. Dale Rosen, we know he has potential. Exciting prospect at the club since. He's at the club since. At the club. Showing great potential at the club. He's just come back from loan. I want to sell him. Silla is at the club. Robbie showing great potential. This kid showing great potential. Hilterman at the club. Let him go. And this guy, a German guy, can go. So it's gonna be all about selling those guys that we have listed, and then end of the window getting the guys in to replace them. We have 21 million, and that's only going to go up at the minute. So we've lost in the pre-season tournament semi-final, so we still got some money for that. Deals going through. Benamer sold. Warmerdam's release clause was paid, which maybe wasn't a good thing, because I think he might have went above his value. We have 28 million. And obviously I want Windell would be good eventually, but he's just too expensive at the minute. So we're going to go in for Malacia from Feyenoord and see if we can get him in. 21 mil. Let's offer them a cheeky wee 23.5. So I would like to have some money left. Oh, they take 23.8. That's fine. That's perfect. We'll take that. 100% I will take that. Let's get him in. Important. He wants to be crucial. You know what? I love that. I love that from him. Give him that 5-year deal. Disregard release clause. He asks for his wages. Brilliant. And he takes 10k a week. So, Hugma, I do want to get in at some point, but I think I'll go let the game run through first, see who we sell and what we have. Malacia comes in, 78 rated, good upgrade there as well. Probably need a centre back, so Hugma would be a good signing. And then there's a lot of guys down here that we're going to sell now, who just don't have the potential. So let's see if we can get Hugma back in. Let's just offer them the 4.2 and see what they're saying. They want 5, so we can definitely negotiate this. Give you 4.5 and they accept, so that's dead on. That's all good. Hugma to come back to the club, only 23, 73 rated, can definitely grow, wants to be important. That's good. Let's get him a good long contract. I think this guy's going to be a good centre back in the team. Once that release clause, that's not happening, mate. And then let's remove the bonuses. He's going to ask for 13.5k, taking that wage cut, so that is nice. And Hugma back into the squad. A few deals going through. Corneliusson loaned out, Dehan loaned out, and then Nihui, Sila and Guara all sold. Hence we have the money for Hugma. So Mamengi off, Hugma in, and as I was saying there, you're looking at Taylor, Santiago, Hugma, maybe Somerville, and maybe Paez for the guys who need to grow a bit this season. The rest of the team I think can definitely hit the 80s, but I don't think it's unrealistic for us to finish top 4. Now while we're here, again, 9 months in the Netherlands, just why we'll have the money. So that means we're getting the scout reports on the 25th of each month. And then, do we have contracts to sort out? No, he's going and he's going, so contracts are actually fine. So I don't know if we'll be able to do anything else in terms of buying players in the January window, or in the summer window even. So I think it's just going to be a case of selling and then getting through to January. So the final deals: De Bruyne sold, Cerny sold, and Kluivert sold, and that finishes up January window. So all we're going to do now is focus on getting to January, and we've had a very good start to the season, so hopefully we can see these guys grow, and I'm expecting 4 or 5 of them to hit 80 rated this season. So we're in January now, halfway through the season, and from what I see from results, it's going well. We're only a point behind Ajax off top. Is it Alkmaar level? I think we did go out of the cup round 2, 4-3 to 20, which is unfortunate. So Mokono is gone, Timmermans is gone, Martins, Mamengi, and Arweiler. And we've got the youth players here. Looking all good. He will get promoted whenever he's good enough. We have been bringing the odd player up. How's the squad looking? Couple of 80s, as I thought. Dilrosun is very close. Brobby's there. Ilhatern's there. DeWitt hasn't grown. And I don't like that. Don't like that DeWitt hasn't grown. So I might try and sell him this window. I would near sell him and just play Xavi Simons. Because at least he's going to grow. Unless there's somebody else we can get. At the minute, next season, I mean, we still need 2 midfielders. These 2 just are not good enough. I mean, Taylor's only 19, don't get me wrong, so definitely need to replace DeWitt. Taylor needs to start growing though. Let me check. No, I'll put some down, -1. So he is a centre mid. He just needs to get growing. Brobby scoring the goals. Ihataran obviously doing the bits. So it is good all round. We're in a good place. We look like we're going to qualify for Europa League football or some sort of European football. 2 players on loan, doing decent enough. But you can definitely see 2 or 3 positions that we're going to have to sort out next season. We have 13 million. I don't even know if there's anybody we could get if we did sell DeWitt at the minute. So, somehow, it looks like we're getting Schurz from Ajax. 15.7 million. Yes, please. For me, there is no point in having 15 million in your budget and not using it. You may as well get it. He wants to be crucial straight off the bat. No problem, mate. 5-year deal. Yes, love that. No release clause. He asks for his wages. Even better. That's going to be a big upgrade to the defence. 76 rated. Lovely. So now, who do we get out? Hugma, because he's 74 rated. 74 rated and a year older. Get Schurz in. That it does look better now. And we'll see on deadline day if anybody sells. Other than that, we're just going to get ourselves to the end of the season now, see what happens. So, end of the season, we lost to Alkmaar there, right at the end. So I think that'll stop us winning the league, and it did. 6 points in it, but you know what? That's actually Champions League football for next season, I think. Which is crazy. I mean, we're not good enough to win Champions League. Ajax finished 4th. But at least the team is doing bits. And nice to see Dilrosun, Brobby, Ilhatern 81, Schurz at 78, Terra Vest at 78, Malacia at 82, Taylor at 84. Nice to see him growing a bit. DeWitt at 76, Somerville 75, he's grew a fair bit, and then the lads on the bench. Paez at 77, so he might not even be the main guy to replace. I think next season, hopefully being in Europe, will give us a bit of money, and we can get Gravenberch in, and then we need some sort of midfielder to try and sort this issue out. I mean, Somerville, I want to give him some time. Terra Vest at 24, I'm very worried about how much more he's going to grow. But I did scout Frimpong, and he's not as high rated. So unless it's worth dropping down to rating, because he should grow more at 21, well, maybe we'll do that next season. Hopefully being in Champions League or just in Europe in general means the club will give us some money, some good money next season. So, beginning of the new season. This is season 3 now, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Season 3. What is the budget looking like? 27 million. Right, so we're gonna have to start picking out like one at a time in the team, and I think right now the main thing I want to replace is DeWitt. He's 24, you know. I want to replace him in the midfield. Taylor's only 20. He's got potential, so I want to get DeWitt out, and I want to try and get Gravenberch in. That's what I want to do. But I've had a look at the free agents, lads. Eklenkamp, ex-Ajax, well, he plays for Ajax in real life, ex-Ajax in this team, or in this career. He's been released. Not the highest rated, but has 80 potential, I think. Good backup for Ilhadarin. So we're going to get him in and get him signed here. That's a gift of a free agent to have signed. 12k a week. He's gonna come into the club. Absolutely lovely there. So what rating is he coming in at? 75. Do you know what? That's not bad. Yeah, so he's gonna be the backup for Ihataram. So decent first signing there. Nice free agent to get. Right, 2 big offers for DeWitt. Valencia and Mainz, they're saying we can get 15 million. I'd love to ask for 20, but I don't think it would come off. Let me ask for it anyway. He's 24 with no potential. What are we saying? Right, Mainz didn't want to pay 20, so I've messed that one up. Let's go Valencia, and let's go 16. Right, let's just go 15. See what they say. They're stuck on 11.3. 13.5. They've accepted. So hopefully that's going to be him leaving the club now. So we lost in the final of the pre-season tournament, but DeWitt has been sold for 13.5 million to Valencia, so we've got 11 million. Balk wanted a loan deal, so we've loaned him out to West Brom. We'll see what way he comes back next season. 44 million, but we're gonna have to wait and try and sell somebody else if we want to get Gravenberch, because that has to be the transfer that we make this season here. I am actually not against selling him to Benfica. If we get I want to go big though, but I don't want to go too big. Give me 40 million, come on, please. That's probably far too much. 31.6. 37.5. 32.6. I want to ask for 35. but I'm worried they'll walk out. Do you know what? I'm going to take that. He's 25 and he's 79 rated. If that goes through, we just go and get Frimpong and would be able to afford Gravenberch. So that's absolutely fine. So Terra Vest has been sold to Benfica. We've got 28 million. Trabzonspor want Busaid, 3 million. Take him. Hugma, I'm not going to accept just yet. Let me go in and get Gravenberch first. And if I get Gravenberch and Frimpong, no issues, then I'm not going to sell Hugma because he's a decent rated backup. Here you go. 50 million. Newcastle. What are you saying? 62. Right. We can talk. We can talk about this. 53 and a half. 55. Done. It's done. Gravenberch, welcome to the club, mate. Let's get this done. Big upgrades in the midfield. Crucial, yes, Ryan, of course. 5-year deal. No bother. Disregard, he wants a 93 million release clause. No way, mate. I have to ask for his wages. I'm gonna have to give him a wage bump. I'll give him 40k a week. And he's accepted. Gravenberch, welcome to the club. I reckon we could go in and get Frimpong here actually. Before we accept anything with Hugma. But let's go and get Gravenberch into the team. This is gonna look very, very good. So Simmons drops back down to the bench, and then Gravenberch in for Dehan. Now that looks good. He goes up to +1 as a cam actually, but I don't want to change him to a cam. He'll grow enough anyway. He will. We need a right back now, which I know exactly who we're going for. We should be able to afford him. He is currently 3 ratings lower than Terra Vest, but he's also 4 years younger. Frimpong, big Dutch talent at right back. Let's get him in, get him signed. Here's 18 million for him. They want Santiago +3 million. What if I offer you Hugma plus 13 million? They've accepted. Here, I mean, that's not a bad offer. That's not a bad offer. Hugma's 24. He's not going to grow a whole lot. He was only a backup anyway. Important first team player, yes. 5-year deal. No problem. Disregard release clause. And we're going to have plenty of money to sort out his wages. 22k a week. Jeremy Frimpong into the team. That's going to be us for the summer now, lads. That is going to be us for the summer. Probably for the whole window, to be honest. Beside might get sold, which would leave Jacobs on the bench. And yeah, that's the way we're looking at the minute. Bit of a downgrade there, obviously, but he's going to grow a ridiculous amount. And I mean, Hugma was 75, he's 18 and he's already 70, so we're kind of sweet. He's 22, he's 22, they're still going to grow. So we're looking Gucci, we're looking Gucci. Right, I'm definitely overpaying here, but we have 13 million in January. I've sold everybody I want to sell. I can't afford the big players that we need to bring in now. Oh dear, he's asked for prospect. He's going to be worth nothing, isn't he? He's literally the next like highest potential Dutch right back after Frimpong. Let's give him 20k a week. I took it, oh dear. He can't be awful. He's 70 rated. I just paid 10 million for this man. That wasn't a great move. At least we have a backup, I suppose. Team's looking good though in January. We're top of the league on goal difference, so who knows what could happen. Europa League's going well, so see where we are at the end of the season. So season 3 has ended and Utrecht winning the Eredivisie. We only lost 2 games all season. We have finally overtaken Ajax as the best team in the country. Didn't win the cup. I think we lost to Ajax pretty early, didn't we? Yeah, round 2. Champions League, we didn't make it past the qualifiers, unfortunately. We got knocked out by Sporting. And then in the Europa League, we got knocked out in the round of 16 by our... No, it wasn't. It was the quarterfinals. We got knocked out 3-1 in aggregate by Real Betis, but decent performance. And if we look at the team, lads, oh my word, some of this is ridiculous. 83 Dilrosun's decent, 85 Brobbey, Ehateren and Gravenberch, 87 Malasia, 83 Schurz, even Frimpong and Santiago at 81, Paez at 80, Somerville even at 80, you know, you gotta give him that. Obviously, Somerville, Paez and obviously Taylor are the main replacements. I know Frimpong will grow, and Santiago, it's only a matter of time before we buy Delict. Obviously, we know that. Taylor's still young, but I think next season, if we get any sort of decent money, I need to go for someone big. So there isn't really anyone on the bench other than Eklenkamp who would be worth selling, and I'm not sure if he would even give us enough. So we've won the league, we're qualified for Champions League. I'm gonna need to see some big money from the board next season. So new season begins, pre-season. We are in. Squad looking decent, as we know, but here's the big one. 53 million. Okay. We can get 10 million if we win pre-season. And then, yeah, we're just going to have to try our best to work with that. I don't think it's going to be enough to buy a midfielder, so we're going to give Taylor another season. I think even if we sell Taylor, we wouldn't be able to afford a midfielder. Because basically our 2 midfield options are Frankie de Jong and Donny van de Beek. So you're looking at probably a winger or a keeper. Santiago I'm not too worried about replacing until we can get Delict. That's all we really want. Frimpong will grow. So you're looking at Somerville and Taylor probably at the minute. I do have replacements for the likes of Dilrosun. But you know, he's doing well at the minute. And, like, same with Brobbey. Like, you probably think we're gonna go for Malin, or Boadu. But if Brobbey's doing the bits, there's no need to bring those guys in whenever he's doing fine. But we're just gonna have to see what we can get done this season. I think it's gonna be a case of one big signing and then straight to the end of the season from now on. So we have found Joshua Zirkzee on the free agents. Bayern Munich talent. Would be a great backup striker if we could get him in. Definitely taking him. Back up to Brobbey. That would be a very, very, very good backup that I'd be happy with. No release clause. He asks for his wages. What a legend. Xerxes into the club. Can't be that low rated either. He's 76 rated off the free agents. You absolutely love to see it. That is a backup for Brobby. Love to see that. And I am realising I don't think we're going to be able to get Van de Beek because I think he's moving club. So he looks as though he's going to Atletico. If that goes through, we definitely can't get him this season. We definitely can't afford De Jong. So I might just look at getting in either Bijlow or Stengs with the money that we have, and that's all I'm going to do. So we're going to go in for Bijlow here. 39 to 55 million is what he's going to cost us. He should be higher rated than Paez because he's worth 21.5. I'm going to keep Paez for now. I don't see the need to offer him in a swap deal. Let's give them 40 million. They want 50. Let's call it down the middle and say 45. They're still stuck on 50. I don't need anybody else this summer. So Bijlow, 50 million for this man. He is the best potential Dutch goalkeeper in the game in terms of being a young keeper. So let's hope that he is a good rating. Paez is 80. I want this guy 83 maybe. He does want to be a crucial player. He's joined the club, 28k a week. And let's hope that this man is worth, well, is a big rating. 82. Right. They're the same age though, and he's 2 ratings higher. So, I mean, we'll take that. Hoping for big growth on Frimpong and, well, Frimpong and Somerville. Taylor, I have to replace eventually, like. Frimpong, I know he'll grow. I have faith in him. Somerville, I do have a replacement planned. But yeah, that's all we're doing this season. So, bit of a short one. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to invest. Now let's see how they get on. So here we are at the end of the season now. End of season 4. We've lost a lot of games. I swear we've lost at least 5 games in the league this season. But I think we've still had a good enough season. No. Nowhere near good enough. See, we lost 6 games in the league. Can't do that. We had such a good start to the season as well. But look at the growth. Frimpong and Somerville are 85. Bro. Oh my word. Taylor has to go. And Santiago has to go, and then we're done. I need De Jong and De Ligt, and we're done. I mean, Van de Beek would probably be enough as well. I can't do anything else about the goalkeeper. Schurz is 86. The growth on this team. Even Paez is 82. This is crazy, fam. Oh, what a team. If I beg you, next season, Utrecht board, give me big money. I know only finish second, but I'm back in the Champions League. Give me big money, and I'll win you the Champions League. I promise. So, we've got 80 mil for the new season. Come on. They're expecting us to reach the Champions League final. So they think this is the season we could win it. Last season, by the way, we got knocked out in the round of 16 by Juventus. So that was tough. Let me check. Last season, Domestic Cup, we didn't win the cup. I forgot to check it at the time. I was so stunned by the fact we didn't win the league. I forgot to check if we'd won the cup. But Taylor is 80 rated. And I think that only means one thing. Van de Beek, 83 million he would cost us. Or De Jong would cost us 106. I can't afford Frankie De Jong, right? You know, I can't afford him. So I think Taylor, it's been great having you, mate. But I think he's asked for a transfer anyway. Yeah, he has. Let's get that 24 million for him, and then let's get in Van de Beek to replace him. So Dortmund coming in with an offer for Taylor. They're saying we could get 26 million. I'm gonna ask for 30 for the main man Taylor. Give us 30 mil. 30 mil. And we're sweet. Oh, he's walked out. Right. That one didn't work out. So we're just gonna have to try again. Payas though. No, not yet. Not yet. So, lads, Xavi Simons is in the last year of his contract and he wants to leave. He's submitted a transfer request. So I'm gonna have to sell him because I can't renew his contract. And if I don't, he'll go on a free anyway, which makes no sense to let that happen. Give us 3.9. He's stuck on 3.6. I'm gonna have to take it. It's better to get some money for him than nothing, you know what I mean? Taylor, here we go. Napoli. Yeah, 28 million? Maybe? Give me 26.8. 24.4. Just over 25. They're stuck on 24 and a half. Let's let him go, right? Just let him go. 24 and a half. If I even get 20 mil of that, then that's enough. Simmons is sold, Van der Brink's sold, and Balk is sold. So let's give that a couple of days to go through, and then hopefully we can get De Jong in. So Taylor has been sold, 18 million added to the budget. We now have 107. I mean, let's make this realistic a minute. To sign anybody, we're going to be needing, there we go, 200k in the wage budget, 98 million. I think I said De Jong earlier, that's just not going to work out. Van de Beek is going to work out. 83 million we may have to pay for him. So let's just straight up say to them, 83 million. You want 8? Do you know what? Take 85 mil. You can have it. 113. Right, what about 93? 93 mil. We're so stuck on 113. A 100 mil, but I don't know what kind of wages he's gonna ask for. 96 and a mad sell-on clause. 106, right? You're coming down. 97.5. Oh, you're still stuck on 106. 98. He's 104. I'm worried if I give him 100 mil, I won't have enough for the wages. He's stuck on 104. No, he's gonna be like that. Come on. Oh my word. He's gonna take time to consider. Of course he is. Do we have anybody else transfer listed? Yeah, we do. So if we can get some more of those guys sold, then like we will be able to get them eventually, even if we don't get them straight away here. So second time lucky, we get Van de Beek, but I did make a mistake. It's January. I was simming to try and sell more players to get the funds up to be able to afford this 103 million that they want, and I accidentally simmed out of the transfer window. So yeah, here we are in January, and we're getting our midfield sorted. Crucial, obviously. 5-year deal. Lovely. Disregard release clause, and there's 200k a week, and do you know what? I don't need any more money. Oh, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? There's a 1 million sign-in bonus for you. He takes it. Come on. Van de Beek joins the club. Big improvement. And I've actually realised, and I've just had to change it, that Paez is higher rated than Bijlow. He's 85 rated. So that's interesting. The team looks a lot better now. Unfortunately, we're second in the league, 3 points behind Ajax. I'd like to see us dominate a bit more. We still haven't lost this season. How's Champions League going? Good, we have Bayern in the round of 16. We've topped our group. We did lose a game, which isn't good. Who did we lose to? When did we lose? Oh, we lost to Dortmund 3-1. Right. Hopefully that team's going to be strong enough and we can get it done. Somehow we have been knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we haven't even won the Eredivisie. Look at that team. Santiago's 84, admittedly. Paez, Bijlow ain't growing. Paez 85. There's nothing else I can do. The Dutch don't have any good upcoming keepers apart from Bijlow, who hasn't even done the bits and grown. So I don't know. Next season, again, I need big money from the board. Even though I haven't won the league, I mean that's a big ask. And I need big money, and I'm willing to sell Santiago and Bijlow to help raise funds. And we have to get Van de Beek in. He has to be the only one. Obviously De Jong, but still. At least we've won the cup. That's nice. But yeah, need a massive transfer next season. Lads, look who I have just found. Chilling on the free agents. Kenneth Taylor. We sold him last season. He's been released. He's coming back to the club. Rotation. If anything, I wonder, could we involve him in a swap deal? Could be about to let him go twice, you know. Although if he asks for a mental release clause, let's give him like a 50 million release clause. 32. Right, well, let's deny it then, because I'm not letting you go for 32. That can go. And there we go. So he is back in the club. Pretty sure we can't transfer list him. No, we can't. But you know what? Maybe we can use him in a swap deal. Right. Please. Don't let me mess this up. 72 mil they say we can get for this man. If I get anywhere near that, I will be buzzing. Oh, please don't walk away. Please don't walk away. I was told I could offer this. 58. 65. He's accepted 65 mil. Oh yes. 65 mil for Santiago. Jacobs has sold. Bijlow has been sold to Milan for 40 million. We've got 36 million of it. I'm gonna have to move this down a bit. Right. Please give me a good chunk of that money. So I need to try and make the lick happen here, lads. Right. Santiago was sold. They gave us 60 million of it. We'll have some scout reports. Not really worried. So he's only 70 rated, do you know? So screw that. Remove him from shortlist. Right, this is where we need to do this right. What's his wages? He's on 200k a week. He has a 280 release clause. What was it, 283? I can offer him 500k a week if I just pay his release clause. Pay release clause. Lads, we're about to get Matthias de Ligt. Come on. This has to be it. Come on. Crucial, of course you will be, mate. For your date, I want you for 5, mate. I want you here for life. If this doesn't win us the Champions League, I don't know what else I need to do. He's on 200k a week. Here, mate, have 400. Have it. He takes it. Of course he does. Take all of my money, Matthias. Get you into my squad. If this team doesn't win the Champions League, I am calling match fixing. Keeper's 85 rated, okay. 88, 91, 89, 91, 91, 87, 92, 91, 90. 86 is disappointing from Del Rosso. That team has to win Champions League. So season 6 has come to an end. We've lost our only game of the season in the league on the final day. But look at that. Liverpool, Champions League, knocked out in the quarterfinals. Again, we win the league. Could have been undefeated, but we bottled it on the final day. So we won the league and we won the cup. But we can't win the Champions League. What is going on? I don't know what to say. Payes is 87 now. Look at that team. Even Del Rosso's went up to 88. I don't know what I'm meant to do, lads. I really, really don't. I don't know how I've pulled this off. 132 million. Well, over 132 million. Plus Kenneth Taylor. For Frankie. Oh, I'm not going to be able to afford his wages. There's no chance. There's no chance I can afford his wages. Oh, I'm never going to be... Because he's on 430 at the minute. How am I going to afford that? You're 29, mate. Take a wage cut. Take a wage cut, 3-year deal, fine. Yeah. He's actually not asking for much. Mate. What if? Get rid of this and I give you that. Please. Come on. Come on! Come on! Didn't even have to sell Van de Beek to do it. Board's buzzing. Come on! Man, we have 89 Van de Beek just chilling on the bench. Oh, come on. This has to be it, lads. What a signing. So, lads, here we are. End of the season. And we have got a Champions League final. Come on. Let's back out. See how the rest of it went. How's the league gone? Cup, stuff like that. Utrecht win Eredivisie. 10 points clear. Brilliant. We did lose twice this season, but that's okay. We still won the league. Won the cup as well. Beating Ajax, and obviously we're in the Champions League final now. Look at this team. Van de Beek's 91 rated, sitting on the bench. You know, Pay is 88. That backline's basically just 93s, other than Schur's. Gravenberch and Halloran and Brobbey are all 95. Somerville's even a 91. If that team can't win Champions League, I don't know. Let's get to the final, and then we will go in and quick sim. Right, we'll quick sim from there. That's how we do it in the sprint to glory. I'm actually nervous. I'm actually nervous. Barcelona's gonna have a good team. I can guarantee Ansu Fati's gonna be in there, 90 odd rated. Probably a very good thing that we took De Jong from them. You had to take that away from them. So we would have had to face him here, like. Come on. Let this be it. Let us do it. Come on. Utrecht versus Barcelona. Yeah, no, I don't care, board, to be honest. The team is fully fit. No injuries. That is a gift. They're playing 3 at the back. Ter Stegen in goal. They're not even starting Ansu Fati if they do have him. Here we go. Champions League final. Yes! Come on! Brobbey and Gravenberch! Come on! We've done it! The sprint to glory is completed. Utrecht win the Champions League. And more importantly, the Dutch, the Netherlands wonderkids win the Champions League. Lads, that is our first rebuild, or not a rebuild, that is our first ever sprint to glory on the channel completed. I have enjoyed doing it. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. I would like to do more of these in the future. But yeah, let me know what country you want to see me do next. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.